today is Sunday evening, and we've got some guests coming from Michigan this week to stay with us. We're looking forward to them. It's actually Linda's first cousin's daughter, her husband and family coming down to stay with us a few days. So we figured we'd go fishing, try to catch some fish today. I'm Joe, and this is my wife, Linda, and we'd like to welcome you to the Deep South 101, our channel. And right now we're getting ready to leave to go fishing. I see our daughter came up in her old Rover, and she made something for her Rover. I think it says Disco Isn't Dead.
For the Discovery.
And so anyway, and Kendall inside there, her daughter, has got her kitty called Glitter. All right, guys, we're supposed to go put the rod and reels in our truck. Well, there, and we'll see y'all later. We're heading to the pond.
You like the liner?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
You
We'll look at that later. She's redone that liner in her vehicle here.
I thought you weren't gonna.
And,
Yeah. I thought you were gonna put it
I
in
don't
yet.
know if we can see it or not, but anyway.
Well, you will see a
She
video of her taking the liner.
See their headliner, how it's done in there.
You have a video that you're gonna post
And there's
later.
Kendall and
And
Glitter.
look who I got. Oh, come on. I got my cat Glitter.
Okay. And anyway, and there's my old bad cat Reagan. He's really not a bad cat. Simba and Reagan there. Hey, Simba. What's up, guys? They're Bengals. And anyway, hey, buddy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead over here and I'm gonna go ahead and put the rod and reels in the truck. And we're gonna head over to our pond, see if we can't catch some bass. I've got a pretty cool old farm truck here. Actually, it's a 92 Ford, and I picked this thing up. It's kind of a barn find. I picked it up. It had 51,000 miles on it, and it's a perfect little farm truck. We use it out here on the place. And of course, I've got a whole array of stuff I use out here on the farm. There's a 92 Dodge Cummins 5.9 diesel turbo. So anyway, don't mean to make you dizzy with all this turning around. Well, dear, we ready to head to the pond?
We are.
All right, why don't you throw your rod and reel in the truck, and let's head out.
All right.
Okay, we got the little farm truck loaded up. Like I said, my little 92 Ford F-150, little barn find. We got rod and reels in and our bait, and we're heading down to our lake. We have a little 10-acre private lake down the road. It's about 3 miles from our house here. So we'll pull out onto the public road here, which is just a gravel road, and we'll travel about 2 miles down this road below our house. Once we get to our gate, we have 1 more mile from there to get to our little lake, what we call our hideaway. So I hope you enjoy this. Today we're going to premiere our boat. We have taken a pontoon boat and converted it over to a fishing deck. So here you go. All right, we're coming up to our place. Like I say, this is about 2 miles down below our house, and then once we get to the gate, and we do keep it locked. We keep it locked to keep honest people out. But anyway, in fact, I just graded this road. The road hadn't been graded in a little while, so I've got to get out right here and open the gate up. We just, like I say, we keep it locked just to keep trespassers out. Honest trespassers.
Up in the woods.
So, off in the woods, and we call this our hideaway.
That's what you started calling it.
Yep. Well, it's what I started calling it because we actually come over here and we camp a little bit. Well, I guess it's kind of boondocking. We have a generator, and of course we have water and onboard sewer, gray and black tank. Every once in a while we have to come out and dump it. But for the most part, we shower at the house before we come over here because it's only 3 miles away. But anyway, it's a really nice place. It's very, very quiet. When you get over here, you're away from roads and noises. And we hear a helicopter and airplane every once in a while, but it's pretty quiet.
And we also, if you watch in a minute, you may see some. Woody's house there's a group that come in the spring and have little goslings, and anyway.
Actually, sometimes they stay.
Yeah, that's what
Sometimes they don't migrate. The ones that are born here sometimes actually stay. But
they were very loud the other day. Sometimes they're louder than others, and
yeah, actually they can be a nuisance if you plant grass for your cattle or wildlife. They can actually destroy it because there'll be so many of them.
but they're not as bad as wild hogs. Not wild hogs the movies, wild hogs in the outdoors out here that are a real nuisance.
But anyway, this is our private property. It belongs to myself and my brother, and our family owns some land around here, and this is the part that my brother and I have, and this is his part we're coming through before we get to my part. And I actually just graded this road, as I said. It hadn't been graded in a while, but it had a good gravel base, and I have a fair amount of equipment that I'm able to maintain it, so we have to maintain our own roads here, because again, it is on private property. And now we're approaching our lake where we keep our
Boat. And this is our boat trailer. We got this little boat and got the trailer. We don't take it anywhere, but we bought this pontoon boat and stripped it down, took everything out of it, and have added one fishing seat and have some more to add in there. We stand up more than anything, though. It makes a great little fishing boat, and it's surely a lot better than this little boat over here. We were very appreciative of that little boat. We used it a lot, but you didn't have room to take anybody else with you when you went. And if the grandchildren or anybody came, it was bad. And my grandson Nathan used to like to fish, still does. He just sitting around like he's at college. But he would come in, and sometimes we'd all three go. And that little boat, you get snagged on real, if you're not careful. Somebody will hit you with a hook, or it's just really not a lot of room. But this one, it's worked out quite nice. We got a little more work to do to it, but so far we've just been enjoying it just like it is.
Yeah, I'm going to add one of those little butt seats back there in the back, so you kind of halfway sit stand. And I put her a swivel seat in here. We're going to put 2 more swivel seats and a butt seat in the back. But it makes a perfect pond fishing boat. And you can stand up and walk around. It's very stable, very comfortable. And we just have a 55-pound thrust trolling motor on the back. We have solar panels to keep the batteries charged, so we never have to take batteries on and off of it.
Right. My brother-in-law had gotten a party barge one time, and his doesn't have sides on or anything, but anyway, he has a deck and had it for a fishing boat, and I thought it was such a wonderful idea. And I kept seeing it, and I kept telling Joe, I said, we've got to get one of those boats. We've got to get one of those boats anytime we'd come fishing. So we finally did find one. We enjoy it. I hear Joe.
We were talking about it, and
Can we give you, yeah, go ahead.
actually it was a fella in town. Well, I asked somebody at church one day, I said, hey, do you know if anybody's got an abandoned pontoon boat? Because a lot of times they'll take these boats and they'll make duck blinds out of them. But this is an all aluminum boat. It has aluminum deck, aluminum everything. So there's no rot, no boards to deal with. And that's the original carpet that came in it. Like I say, we took a cutting torch and a cutter and we cut all the stuff out of it, because we didn't need we didn't need it set up like a pontoon boat. We wanted like a fishing, kind of like a floating fishing deck.
Right.
And it is absolute work perfect for that. But anyway, that's our camper over there. I put up a shed.
Tree's in my way. You may want to hear.
Anyway, I put up a shed, and let me step over here where y'all can see it a little bit better. I put up a metal carport shed, because honestly, it's not good to leave those campers in the weather. I'm not sure if you can see it there, but it fits perfect under there where I slide out. We have a little generator we keep there, and actually, before long, I'm going to install a septic tank and probably going to drill a water well. And so, because we do like it over here, and it's really a neat little place, and it's really some good bass fishing in this little lake here. It's just loaded down with good largemouth bass. I don't really brim fish. We let the bass eat the brim, so therefore I'm kind of protective over the brim. But anyway, we're supposed to load up and see if we can catch some bass today. See these on down the lake here. Like I say, I have a solar setup, just a regular marine battery, running a 55 pound thrust trolling motor. And you can tell it scoots it on down the water pretty good here. Now we're easing on down. I don't think you should film me filming.
Oh, there's our daughter. They're going the wrong way.
Oh, it's all right. We'll drift back. Did you see that fish?
I did.
He got it. He came back to it.
Yeah, that's just that hog right there. I can't do.
He's a nice one.
Oh.
He's a real nice one. Oh, goodness.
All right, Joe, come on. Let's bring him in the boat. Oh, almost. Whoa. That's fine. Yeah. That's a pretty one, too. That's a little bit. There you go.
We put him back in the water.
Yeah, you did. That was good. I got that.
I didn't want to put him back.
You got it. How heavy is he? Oh, I have up my scales in the. He's not as big as mine was. So he's pretty big though. Yeah. Large mouth bass here, huh? A large old mouth. Hey, I got one too now.
Keep your line tight. Well, that's a pretty one, Linda. Just
I'm
keep your
really
line
trying
tight.
though. I've got this rod. This is this other cheaper rod, and look at it bended down. He's playing hard.
Yeah, and it's so windy today.
Yes, I know my hair is everywhere. It's a mess.
Oh, it's okay. But wait. I'm gonna cast over here in just a second too. See if I can
Don't
catch
cast
something.
over me. Let me get mine in.
All right, hold on, man. Let me get this camera turned. Oh yeah, go ahead and pull them in, baby. Yeah,
I'm trying.
That's a pretty one, Linda.
That's
Oh
exciting.
yeah, that's fun.
Oh, did I beat you? I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Maybe I did. I don't know.
It's a pretty fish. Let me see if I can catch that other one jumping over there in just a second. You ought to weigh it. Why don't you get your scales out and weigh it and see what it is, and we'll turn it back. The thing is, guys, we are only keeping fish to eat anywhere between a half a pound and 2 pounds. Any fish over about 2 pounds, we throw it back in because it's really fun to catch a trophy fish. Sometimes we'll catch a 7, 8, 9, 10, even 11-pound bass. So I got one. I got one.
Yeah, there you
I'm gonna
go.
go ahead, and I believe that's a keeper there.
I'm trying to find these scales. I think I could find them, and then if I can figure out how to hook them in.
Yeah, just hook it under the gill. But anyway, yeah, this is a keeper here. I'm gonna pull the fish stringer. So what I did, I drilled a hole in the aluminum bar on the boat, and you know how you'll stick a fish stringer down in the ground? I drilled it just big enough for the fish stringer to go down in there. So what is it? And so we keep them, and you don't have to worry about them getting out off that fish stringer.
Oops.
Well, you're gonna be able to get it.
I'm getting it. I'm trying. I'm not used to this.
I'm gonna
Let's
guess
see.
he's right at 5.5 pounds.
He's heavy, or maybe it's she's heavy. She may have some eggs in there.
Okay.
But anyway, there we go. I'm gonna try to get it now. Let's see. It's just wanting to slip.
Okay.
All right, there I go.
What does it weigh?
4 3/4.
Okay, almost
No,
5
let's say
pounds.
5 pounds, right?
Good catch.
Let's see if
All
I hold
right.
it just
Throw
right.
it
Look,
back.
there, there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bring on that.
Oh man,
Oh, you did get a good one.
that's a good one.
Yes, very good, Stacy. Biggest one yet. Now you know how you got to hold. This is my cousin Gail's daughter, Stacy. She's my first cousin once removed from Michigan, and so she had a different experience while she was visiting Mississippi. We loaded up and went over fishing, and she was kind of sitting there. I'm not sure if she was enjoying herself or not, but sitting there with her
Right. Once
rod
she,
in the water.
It was funny because I told Linda, I said, once she caught that fish, and I'm not sure, this is probably a 3 or 4 pound bass. It was a pretty bass. And but once she caught it, I noticed she was keeping that line in the water, and she ended up having a good time. And so my wife, she is really good at cooking these fish.
So whenever we bring them home, Joe always likes to fillet them, and then I cut them up again in thin strips, and usually have Zatarain's fish fry, and I like the seasoned kind, and we coat it with that, and these little fried strips come out really delicious. I like to throw in some hush puppies along with it. Joe doesn't care for, but most people do like my hush puppies. And the French fries, I've made them myself, but I'm telling you, Costco has some in their department that are so good. Everybody carries on over these frozen fries at Costco, and so we most of the time just do that, and makes a really good meal.
Yeah, we really enjoy our fried fish. I tell you, if you do it right, a restaurant can't compare to fresh caught bass. And the way my wife, again, batters them up, it is absolutely wonderful. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please share, and if you haven't subscribed yet, take a minute and do so. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it supports us. Thank you.